Okay, well, it's a minute after 10. I'm sure we're still going to have some more students hop on here in the next first few minutes. So I'll go ahead and kick us off. I feel like I need, I don't know, like some balloons or confetti or something to add some excitement. But for everybody hopping on and students, my name is Caitlin Sides Baker. I'm the Workforce Recruitment Director for the Huntsville Madison County Chamber of Commerce. I've been in my role for about a year, and let me tell you, I love working with you guys. College students are my favorite. I graduated Auburn back in 2014, and I realized that you guys were like in middle school or high school when I graduated. So there's been like a whole other like 4-year cycle go through, and it makes me feel a little bit older now. But I'm really excited to work with you guys today, and we have some great companies here to talk with you about different job openings they have, about their company, why they're a fun place to work. So you're in for a real treat today, and I really appreciate you guys joining us too and taking the time and hopping on and hearing from us and learning about Huntsville. So with that said, I was getting ready to do my presentation. We still have a lot of people hopping on. I'll go ahead and get that up. Okay. Can I get some thumbs up if you guys can see my screen? Awesome. Great. Okay, so I'm going to go real quickly, just kind of through these top 10 reasons to move to Huntsville. And I always love giving this presentation because I love Huntsville. I'm not originally from Huntsville. I'm from a small town here in Alabama. But I had honestly never traveled to Huntsville a whole lot. We went to other different cities across the state. But when I started visiting here more often, I was like, wow, this is a hidden gem. People need to know about this place. I love it. I'm moving here. I'm never leaving. And so I'm going to talk to you today about 10 reasons to move here. So first, I'm going to talk a little bit about our arts and entertainment scene here. I know a lot of the employers can speak to this too, but we have such a fun arts and culture and music scene. We have Low Mill here, which is the largest privately owned arts center in the Southeast, and it has around 200 different artists in there, and they're making everything from like banjos out of cigar boxes to jewelry and paintings, and they just have all this fun, quirky art equipment there. And that's a really fun place to go to. And then another big art festival that we have is Panoply, which was unfortunately canceled this year. It's normally held in the spring, but that festival brings in around 80,000 people, and they bring in artists from all over the country. And you can see here that we also have a great museum of art. Our Broadway Theater League brings in great theater shows. Our orchestra does really fun Star Wars nights and different movie nights. So, I mean, you got to think we're a city of geeks and nerds. And so everybody is going to that Star Wars nights. You better believe that they sell out every year. And something new that we just added is our Mars Music Hall. So they did get to have some concerts in that. That opened up earlier this year before everything unfortunately got shut down. But that's a new big music venue here. And we're also in the process of building an amphitheater that will hold 8,000 people. So really excited about that. So next I kind of want to talk to you about the outdoor scene here. And I'm sure a lot of you guys like to hike and bike. I know I do. I love to go up to Montesano Mountain for a bike or for a hike with my husband and my dogs. And so Montesano was actually only 5 minutes from downtown. So you could live in a loft downtown and be up on 20 miles of hiking trails in 5 minutes. That's really cool. Not many downtowns have that. We also are our top ranked for our different bicycling paths. We have lakes close by. So if you are really into boating and water skiing and all the water sports, Gunnersville Lake and Smith Lake are both less than an hour away. So you can definitely be able to do that as well. And Land Trust of North Alabama is really interesting because they have 70 miles of free walking and hiking trails in city limits. That's pretty cool. So you can just drive over. You're probably no longer than 10 minutes away from any free walking trail in our city. So that's pretty cool. So another reason to move to Huntsville is CRP, so Cummings Research Park. As you can see here, it's the second largest research park in the US, fourth largest in the world. And this is home to around 300 companies, it's actually supposed to be 26,000 employees. and 20 or 12,000 plus students. So UAH is actually also located in Cummings Research Park. And why this is a big deal is because, as you can see, that first bullet point, it's the second largest research park in the country. This is a big deal that we have this many companies, this many research facilities all located in one place. And that's honestly a lot of where our employers are located that we'll be talking to you later today. So of course I had to talk about NASA. I'm sure some of you guys, especially engineering students, saw that NASA recently awarded their, I think it was Artemis, I could be saying that wrong, but one of their big contracts to two local Huntsville companies, or two of the three companies that were assigned this big contract with NASA that is helping put people back on the moon, which is really exciting, and further out space. But so NASA, the location here in Marshall Space Flight Center, currently has 6,000 employees on there, and they work with about a $2.8 billion budget. It's honestly, I have been to NASA's Marshall Space Flight Center a few times, and it is absolutely mind-blowing when you go into any of their facilities. It is so cool that stuff is happening right here in our backyard. And I actually have a friend who works for the payload comms area, and he will send me Snapchat sometimes of like the astronauts doing things on the space station. I mean, like, how cool is that one of my friends gets to talk to astronauts every day with his job? That's pretty cool. So I'm going to go ahead and move on, because I know you guys also want to hear from all of our great employers, to Redstone Arsenal and why this is a big deal. The FFEI, which is also on the call today, will be talking to you. They're obviously bringing thousands of jobs to our area, and we're a top city in the U.S. for defense, and the Arsenal actually houses 100 different federal agencies, and they have around 40,000 people go on and off base every day, which is huge. And that number is actually expected to grow by another 10,000 jobs over the next 5 years. So if you're ever wondering about career opportunity or job security, Huntsville is growing and booming when it comes to jobs. So it's absolutely phenomenal that all these different agencies and things like that are continuing to grow here in Huntsville on Redstone Arsenal. So number 5, what others say. I love when we get all these really fun national rankings, because it's kind of like a competition between cities, like who's the best. And as you can see, Forbes thinks that we are #1 city for engineers, and I totally agree with them. We have the most engineers per capita here. We are literally one of the smartest cities, I would say, in America. You can go sit at a Mexican restaurant and hear these engineers talking about something going to the moon, and hear these doing something for the warfighter, some type of missile or high energy laser thing. And you're like, wow, I'm literally sitting around just these incredibly smart people. That's one thing that is probably one of the coolest things to me about Huntsville, is that you never know what some people are working on in their day-to-day jobs, and it's changing, humans' lives and warfighters, and it's just cutting edge technology. So that's really exciting. But as you can see here, that we are 4th in the nation for career opportunities. Like I mentioned, we're growing thousands of jobs every year. We're 3rd best city in the country for tech jobs, and we're 11th in the nation for best places to live. And a few months ago, we actually got ranked #1 for best affordable place to live. And I'll talk about that a little bit more here too. But before I talk about that, y'all, look at how cute this guy is. I absolutely love the trash pandas. I am so ready for them to open. They were supposed to open last month, was their opening date, but they'll be opening later this year. We know it. But yeah, so Huntsville has so many different fun festivals and games and things like that for you to attend. So Rocket City Trash Pandas, this cute guy, is our minor league baseball team. And then we also have the Huntsville Havoc, which is our minor league hockey team. And hockey is a big deal here. I didn't realize how big of a deal hockey was until I moved here. Hockey is a big deal. And I know the Trash Pandas, when they get going too, they're going to be a big deal. They actually sold the most minor league merchandise out of any minor league baseball team ever in the history of forever. They had people sending in Trash Panda gear that they were wearing from all over the country, all over the world. They even had some from like Canada and other places. So it's a big deal. Trash Pandas are a big deal. Huntsville Havoc's a big deal. This one development you'll see on here is Mid-City, and that's actually one of the largest developments currently under construction here in Huntsville in the U.S. So that's a really fun development that is underway. There's also some other fun things. Campus 805, for those of you that have been to Huntsville, they took this old middle school and made it straight to L, moved in and made it this fun brewery. And there's Yellowhammer that's also there. So you can head to this campus and there's like 3 or 4 different breweries and restaurants. They have concerts out on the lawn. I mean, when there's not a pandemic, you will see a lot of people there enjoying themselves, kids, dogs, all of it. It's a really fun place to go. And then some of the annual festivals too that we have Rocket City Brew Fest. We have a great wine festival that's in the fall. I talked about Panoplia Arts Festival earlier. We also have a killer barbecue festival that was actually supposed to be last weekend. So when you're thinking about places to move and things to do, Huntsville has all these different entertainment options for you. So I wanted to talk a little bit about our strong economy, and I kind of talked about that with, CRP, our Cummings Research Park, the Redstone Arsenal, having NASA here. You can see there how many jobs we added in 2018, how many we added in 2019, and it's just awesome to be a part of a community that is continuing to move upward. Huntsville is always moving forward with jobs, with new entertainment options, quality of life, everything. Huntsville is always moving forward in a great direction. So kind of talk about quality of life. And for some of you, you might not quite get it yet, but Uncle Sam takes a good chunk of your paycheck. So when it comes to cost of living, it really is important, because then that means that you can use other parts of your paycheck to go do fun things like the festival or the Trash Panda game or whatever it might be. You can afford to live at these beautiful downtown lofts that we have that are walking distance to all these new bars and restaurants and entertainment venues. Our downtown area has really, really seen a boom over the past few years, and it's awesome. And we actually have less than our average commute time is 20 minutes. So you're not going to be in the car a lot. You're going to be able to get home from work and then go up to that hiking trail or go to happy hour with a friend or whatever that is. And those are important when you're thinking about where you're going to live. Just because, I had a friend who would spend an hour in the car going to work and an hour back, and that's 2 hours a day. You can go do a lot more fun things than sitting in a car for 2 hours. And my last thing that I want to talk about is that we have smart people here, and we want you smart students here to come join us. You'll see on here Wikipedia's co-founder. There's some athletes and some movie stars, but like I talked about with the Mexican restaurant example, we have such smart, cutting edge people here. Whether it's a scientist at Hudson Alpha that's working for a COVID-19, working on a test, it's absolutely amazing that the technology and the research that happens here every day, and it's truly awesome. It's mind-blowing, all the awesome things that happen here. I know I keep saying awesome, maybe I should just put that right here, but I'm just trying to stress to you guys that Huntsville is a great place to live, work, and play, and we'd really love to have you guys here. So with all of that said, now we're going to go to the employers to give you a little bit of information about their company. And up first is Aletta Technologies, Erin, and I'm going to find you. Let me see here. There you go, Erin.
So good morning. How's everyone doing? Thanks for logging in. We are Aletta Technologies. We were founded in 2011 by Jay Carruthers. Prior to starting Aletta, Jay actually worked as a VP for a publicly traded DoD defense contractor. And before that, he was an Army civilian contractor. He's got about 24 years of cyber experience. And what we employ here at Aletta is former RMF and cyber assessors. So basically, we help people get across the RMF finish line. A lot of companies have a defense cybersecurity program in their company already. What we do is both offensive and defensive cyber, which allows us to partner with over $250 billion worth of companies. So as a Aletta employee, you get a chance to work with people from every level of cybersecurity, SME level on down through entry-level cyber analysts. And if you were to join Aletta's team, here's a couple of quick things that's beneficial to you. We pay 100% of health, dental, vision, employee, and family. We offer up to $5,000 in tuition reimbursement for continuing education. So if you want to pursue a master's or go further with your career. We also pay for up to 4 professional memberships and offer flex scheduling. So with that, in that flex scheduling, you can either bank those hours to use for more vacation time, or you can actually get paid those hourly rates. So if your base salary is one thing, you're not locked in on that number. You can earn more or get additional paid time off. One of the other cool things about us is we're a hobbyist company. Everyone here has also got cyber-related hobbies outside of work. And one of the guys actually was the youngest to ever hold the CEH at 16 until very recently. So if you're a hobbyist, why not be surrounded by other cyber hobbyists? Hopefully that was close to 2 minutes.
That was great. Thank you so much, Aaron. Okay, up next, I feel like I need to have like a Price is Right microphone right now. We have CFD research. So Allison or Rick, which one of you would like to speak?
I'm going to do it today.
Okay, hey Rick.
Hello, how are you guys doing? CFD Research is a small employee-owned research and development company based here in Huntsville. We've been around for over 30 years, and we provide a wide variety of technology development and product development for a diverse set of customers. One of the most exciting things about CFD Research is the breadth of our technology. We have applications from microfluidic devices used in biotechnology all the way through developing injectors used on wind tunnels for hypersonic systems. Our focus is a lot of computational multi-physics tools. We develop them and then use them to help our customers understand how their systems are going to work. We have a benefit package, and we provide our employees with the ability to kind of pursue their passions in research. A lot of our staff are advanced degreed, but not all. And we're doing more and more work directly supporting ongoing programs from an R&D environment. I came in at a minute. Thought that was pretty good.
That was great. I loved it. A+ for sure. Thank you, Rick. Okay, next we have Carissa with the FBI.
Hey, good morning, everyone. So my first name is not FBI, but it's Carissa Calvo. I'm the Chief of Cybersecurity here at the FBI, and we are so excited to move to Huntsville. So the FBI, you might have heard of us, a big federal agency. Our mission is to defend the U.S. Constitution and protect the American people. And I just think that is the coolest. And here at the FBI, I think what you find is most people join here for that mission. It's unique. With that come a lot of unique challenges and environments. So this is definitely not a place to come to kind of sit back. There's always a new challenge around every corner, and then things like COVID-19 pandemics, come upon us. And all of a sudden we have to figure out how to get tens of thousands of people working remotely so that we can protect our people and continue to cover our mission. So we are moving down to Redstone Arsenal, hiring hundreds of essentially technologists in the IT sector. Two of our big buckets are network section, so looking at infrastructure, network engineers, big data technologists would be sort of on the application side. And then what's near and dear to my heart is the cybersecurity. So our entire SOC is moving down to Huntsville, Alabama, into Redstone Arsenal. We're building space there now. Our cybersecurity specialists, work on everything from watch floor, looking at alerts for all of the individuals who are trying to hack into our networks. So nation state sponsored individuals, the bad guys trying to get into our network, steal our data on that we use for our investigations. Everything that we do in the cybersecurity realm here at the FBI is to protect our data first and foremost, and to protect our infrastructure. That our agents, our analysts in the field, at headquarters, overseas, in legal attaché offices. We are global, we're worldwide, and as you can imagine, that presents lots of fun challenges for us to figure out how to keep everyone connected and secure at the same time. Some of our for if you're looking at a network engineer type position, you're looking for, we're looking for someone to drive architectural design and especially integration of engineering for really complex network solutions. Analyzing and diagnosing highly complex designs, documenting, sharing best practices and recommendations. Another thing about the FBI is we work very closely with our U.S. intelligence community partners. So some of the other three-letter organizations, we want to coordinate with them and collaborate, make sure that we're staying in line with the latest trends, the latest technologies, we're sharing best practices, we're sharing patterns that we're seeing. It really is just an exciting place to be, and we're beyond thrilled to be putting a footprint down in Huntsville.
Awesome. Good deal. We're glad to be having you guys join us. Okay, up next in the hot seat, we have Future Designs. Kent, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, am I unmuted? Can you hear me?
We can hear you. Thank you. Awesome.
Okay, great. Good morning. I'm Kent Lohman, one of the founders of Future Designs Inc. or FDI. We're a Huntsville-based company, and you may be wondering exactly what do we do. So unlike a lot of the guys on the call today, we actually design and build real-world commercial products. So let me give you an example of that may help you understand. An FDI-based product that you may recognize that you've seen in the world is a company called Cybex, CYBEX, that makes really high-end exercise equipment like you might see at your health club or gym. They're also in college sports teams and even in the NFL because of the reliability. So we supply them with a 4.3-inch graphical user interface module that controls their machine and manages the Apple Music interface to the iPhone. So it's great for me because every time I work out at my local UFIT, there's 75 of our babies controlling the bikes, treadmills, and art trainers at the gym, and I just love getting to see those. But that's just one example. We have our products in a variety of other applications, medical equipment like infusion pumps and drug carts, parking system controllers, backup power generators, and even 3D printers. So we have a very fast-paced but a casual work environment here at FDI. We offer flexible schedules. And really the key takeaway that I want you to get from this presentation today is that we offer a great place for you to learn all about hardware and software design with a broad exposure to the entire product experience, not just one small niche. And the other nice thing is you get to learn all about US-based manufacturing because we're one of the few companies that still do that. So remember, when you're searching for your career home, please come and talk to us about your future. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Kent. Okay, next we have Hexagon's PPM division. Michael.
Hi, can you guys hear me all right?
We can see you. You're good.
Perfect. Hi, as Caitlin said, I'm Michael Henry, and I'm a quality assurance engineer for Hexagon PPM. But who exactly are we? Well, we build engineering design software for many different industries, but our top industry is oil and gas. So after COVID-19 clears up, we plan on looking primarily for more software developers to keep building upon the solutions we provide. But we're also going to need help in other departments, including Salesforce admins, marketing, IT, support and QA, sales, legal, and analytics. Now, we usually offer opportunities from internships for students who are currently in college all the way to full-time positions upon graduation. Hexagon's PPM division empowers its clients to transform unstructured information into a smart digital asset to visualize, build, and manage structures and facilities of all complexities, ensuring safe and efficient operation throughout the entire life cycle. We have a very comfortable work environment that's conducive to collaborating and working together to get the job done. A few years ago, we moved into a $60 million office complex with a completely open floor environment to better equip our development scrum teams to be successful. If you want, we can send you the link to a virtual tour where you could actually visit the office and see how we work. Just email us at careers.ppm@hexagon.com. As Caitlin was saying, Huntsville's a great town to work and live in. It continues to grow and offer new ways to have a great life outside of work, with new restaurants, shopping districts, and entertainment venues opening all the time. So I'm actually originally from Cincinnati, Ohio, and with all the excitement that Huntsville has, it was a pretty key factor that kept me here after college. But while we're headquartered here in Huntsville, we also have locations in Atlanta, Georgia, Houston, Texas, Hampton, Virginia, Salt Lake City, Utah, and Denver, Colorado. And additionally, we're in over 50 different countries around the world. Now, from my personal experience, Hexagon PPM, it's been an incredible place for me to start my career. I've been out of college for a little over 5 years now, and I've been with the company the entire time. And the greatest thing that I can say about it is that this is a company who cares about your career more than your job. And I say that out of experience. So I've had 3 different positions with the company. And in moments where my job wasn't working out for me, I was able to discuss it with my management, and they found a better suiting job for me rather than telling me to just tough it out or work for someone else. It's something you can't really put in an offer letter, and it's something you won't find at most places, but that's really allowed me to grow in my career. So if you want to learn more about who we are and what our employee culture is, you can connect with us on our social media channels. You just look for Hexagon PPM, or like I said, just email us at careers.ppm@hexagon.com. Thanks, guys.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Okay, up next is Iron Mountain Solutions. Sandra?
Hi, Caitlin. This is Sandra Baker.
Hello.
I apologize for not having a camera, but you'll just get to listen to my wonderful voice. We thank everybody for attending the job fair today, and we appreciate the invitation as well. Iron Mountain was founded back in 2007 by our owner and CEO, Hank Eisenberg. He's a former Army aviator, and he was in the Army for several years and retired right before 9/11. And then after 9/11, he was called back to the Army to basically assist with the aviation ground support equipment. One of the things that we do for the warfighters is we actually work on the helicopters. We work on the software for the helicopters. We also take care of some of the engines and everything. So one of the things that we're focused on is being able to provide our government customers all of the support that they need so we can keep the warfighters ready to go. One of the things about Iron Mountain that I think you'll enjoy is we have an unlimited tuition reimbursement program, where if you come on board and you want to start your master's or your doctorate or even finish your bachelor's, we will see you through that till the end of your degree process. And there is no annual limit to that. We also have a great benefit package as far as Blue Cross Blue Shield and vision and retirement and 401k. We are also located on several social media platforms, and you can find us on Facebook, but you also can go to our website at ironmountainsolutions.com and contact us through that vehicle, and we can get you some more information. We also have several jobs posted out there that you might be interested in. We have some cloud managers. We just hired an IT intern, but we're looking for some more. And we're also looking for some administrative interns as well. So, but as you know, I think one of the things that I have found working with Iron Mountain, I've been here for about 6 years, is they are very interested in you as a person, as an employee. They want to make sure all the employees are happy, and we have a family-friendly environment. So people with, you know, that need to have some flex time, they're very open to that. One of the things that they also do is they also have several events throughout the year that are just for employees or employees and their families, which is very important to me because you're not treated like a number here at all. It's a great company to work for, and I'm proud to be here. So thank you very much for your time.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Sandra. Okay, next we have iTac Solutions. Amber?
Hey, good morning. How is everybody? So I work for a little company called iTac Solutions. We were founded, we just celebrated our 20th anniversary. We are a staffing firm for all verticals, with the exception of light industrial. We are heavy on the IT and engineering side here in Huntsville. We are located in Huntsville, Nashville, Birmingham, Mobile. And for my clients out of Huntsville, I do a lot nationwide. So I was saying earlier that 3 of our 4 owners are Auburn graduates. One of our owners was Aubie for 4 years. We have won the Top Tiger Distinction Award multiple times. We do a lot of events down at Auburn. So I would say as a mom of a computer science student at Auburn, knowing internships are very important. We can help with those. We do resume writing, blogs, and Zoom calls we've been doing lately. So if you need help being connected to a company in Huntsville, a company in Birmingham, maybe a company in Texas, you can reach out to me at Amber at itacsolutions.com. You can visit our website at www.itacsolutions.com. I've worked with a lot of the folks on this call. You won't go wrong hitching your wagon to any one of these companies. Huntsville is a great place to work. It has become a great place to play. So you will find lots of opportunity for success in your career and a fun-filled personal life as well. So I thank you all. Good luck in your job search. Congrats on graduating or finishing out your senior year from not school. And y'all have a good day.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Amber. Okay, next we have Leonardo Electronics. Cliff?
All right. Well, thanks for the opportunity. Caitlin, you did a great job talking about how awesome Huntsville is, and I completely agree with that. This is where we finally ended up. I've lived in about 12 different locations and absolutely love Huntsville. So whatever your job opportunities look like, Huntsville is a great place to land. I will talk for a couple of minutes about Leonardo Electronics US. We're a small U.S. subsidiary of Leonardo. Leonardo is an Italian defense firm. It's about the 9th largest in the world. So what we do, we focus on 3 lines of effort. We focus on product development, which is the development of integrated survivability equipment that we put on U.S. Army rotor wing aircraft. We do that product development here in Huntsville. A lot of that software development, and then we transition that into hardware. So we put the boxes on the aircraft or design those boxes that go on the aircraft. The second thing we do is production and repair. And what we're specifically hiring for right now is electrical technicians and technicians that do the production repair facility operation stuff. And so what we do in that line of business is we take parts in from our sister company and we fix them as they come in from the field. They're parts that are on the F-35 aircraft, the Apache aircraft, and some other aircraft as well. So that's a big part of our business. And again, that footprint is here in Huntsville, right by Research Park, as was mentioned previously. And then the last thing we do is service support. And from that, we provide program management experience and opportunities to bring programs into the fold and just provide oversight, whether that's a foreign military sale or it's a U.S. government sale. So the opportunity here really gives you a full program perspective. It allows you to do the technical aspects of it as well as the execution aspects and maintain program execution. So with that, thank you.
Awesome. Thank you, Cliff. Okay, next we have LSync. Josh? Let's see. Oh, I don't think he might have accidentally. Josh might have been disconnected. We'll come back to LSync. Let's go ahead and go to Martin Federal. Catherine?
Good morning, everyone. So I'm with Martin Federal, and we are a disabled, veteran-owned small business. We're headquartered right downtown in Huntsville, so you can walk to all the neat restaurants in Big Spring Park. We also are, our founder is a Auburn graduate, and we have a lot of Auburn graduates in the office, so you'll fit right in here. We, as Martin Federal, we specialize in federal government contracting services. So we focus on several key areas, which are IT, training development, missions operations, and lab technical support. So here at Martin Federal, you could be exposed to all these different contracts that are really exciting. And as a small company, we want to give you the opportunity to be exposed to that. We immediately, when you join Martin Federal, you're not a number, you are part of a family. You will hear from the CEO, you will hear from our CFO. They want to care about you and how to grow. We have tripled in size over the last 3 years, and we're always looking for talented professionals to join our company. Things that we offer really competitive salaries, and we strongly believe in giving bonuses as well as raises. We also have a robust benefits package. One of our neat benefits that we have is that you now can get your birthday off. It's like a PTO day. We have a lot of growth opportunities. We also support Marshall Space Flight Center, and we have started a mentorship program there with our employees there to help them grow and throughout their career. And also we have a student reimbursement program if you want to go back to school. In addition, we do lots of fun networking and activities outside of the office. We strongly believe in a company that works hard but plays hard too. We do team building activities such as escape rooms, happy hours, volunteer events, company parties. And also, this company really believes in you as an employee, but also your personal life. If you have something going on, they care about you. They want to make sure that you are taken care of. And that is one reason I really enjoy this company, and I see myself making this a long-term career. So when you're checking out your next career step, please definitely check out Martin Federal. We are check out our Facebook page as well as our LinkedIn. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Thank you, Catherine. Okay, MTS, Monique.
Hey, it's actually Olivia on today. Monique is going to be.
Hey, Olivia.
Hey, how are you guys doing?
Good.
Good. Okay. So my name is Olivia Butts, and I am the HR specialist at MTS here in Huntsville. MTS stands for Manufacturing Technical Solutions. So MTS, a little bit of background, we are a government contractor providing valuable support to both Department of Defense and NASA programs. MTS is a woman-owned small business with a total number of employees. It changes every day. So we just made 2 new hires today. So we're now at 170 employees. Our corporate office is located in Research Park here in Huntsville. And although most of our employees are located at Marshall Space Flight Center on the Arsenal here in Huntsville as well, we do have several additional employees that are located in various other states, at other space centers and Air Force bases, such as Johnson Space Center in Houston and Eglin Air Force Base in Florida. So anyways, MTS's mission is to always be an energetic and enterprising business that consistently exceeds our customers' expectations. So I have a script written out, but I wanted to elaborate more on that and talk more about our benefits. Being in HR, I see I deal mostly with benefits, but I personally had a baby 2 months ago, and I just wanted to touch on this. MTS being such a family-oriented business, they actually threw myself and Monique, who is also in HR, who had a baby 2 months ago as well, they threw us both a baby shower. And when we were out on maternity leave, they sent us both gifts for our babies. It's just amazing what they do. And actually today they believe a lot in giving back to our community. So during this COVID shutdown and quarantine, they sent all employees just out of nowhere a $50 gift card to Grubhub today, just to give back to employees and to give back to our community, encouraging us to spend that with local restaurants. But anyways, so our staff background includes extensive experience in aerospace production and operations, industrial engineering, quality assurance, price and cost analysis, as well as NASA program and project management support. As a project management training provider, our company awards PDUs, which stands for Professional Development Units for completed courses. And we are currently hiring for the following roles, and we encourage you to check those out on our site at www.mts-usa.com. And so those roles we have open right now in the area. We have some project coordinator positions, which will most likely be located at Marshall Space and Flight Center. We have schedulers and planners, mechanical design engineers, autonomous technology systems engineers, IT specialist, and a business development specialist. But just to touch on more about what Caitlin said in the presentation on Huntsville, being a new mom and a new wife, it's truly an awesome place to work and live, and the cost of living just beats anything else. And it's just awesome. It's a great place to be. So we encourage you to come to Huntsville, especially MTS.
I love it. Awesome. Thank you so much, Olivia. Honestly, guys, you are all killing it with these presentations, talking about, you know, your culture overview and your company overview and jobs. It's awesome. Okay, next we have Now Systems. Christy? Christy, are you on?
That's me. I was muted. I started my camera so my kids wouldn't be in the background and forgot to unmute myself. Hi, so it's New Systems. New is kind of a fun word, but you have to go to our website and find out how we got the word. So yeah, we are a small woman-owned business founded in 2012. So we're kind of a baby business, but we are growing exponentially. We are located here in Huntsville over I think we're considered Research Park. We're here, Bridge Street. It's a huge shopping center here in Huntsville. I want to stop here too and just Huntsville. I'm born and bred. This is home. I've lived across the world. This is the place to be. So if you want to be in the best place ever, you need to come to Huntsville. We at New Systems specifically, we want all the smart people. So this is where you need to come. And if you check out our website, you will see that we are hiring engineers. But you've already heard that Huntsville is full of engineers. So you're going to be amongst lots of those people. We're hiring for space, fun things for space. You've also heard about that. We just have a mixed bag. We are doing lots of things, supporting multiple defense agencies around the area, FBI, NASA, Missile Defense Agency. All of those things are here locally. We do have positions available in our Colorado Springs office as well as our Boston offices. But again, I did mention born and bred, so obviously you want to be in Huntsville. But if you had opportunities to go other places, we offer that as well. So yeah, you can just check out our job openings at newsystems.com and see what all we have available there. Thanks.
Awesome. Thank you, Christy. Okay, next we have People Tech. Michael?
Hey guys, welcome to my kitchen. This is the new normal these days. So like Caitlin said, my name is Michael Allen. I'm the technical recruiter at People Tech. People Tech is an employee-owned small business. We are headquartered in Huntsville. We have a second headquarters in Colorado Springs. I moved to Huntsville from Tuscaloosa. I know that's a bad town. We don't talk about Tuscaloosa here, but about 7 years ago. So landed in Huntsville, been here for 7 years. The growth that I've seen already here is crazy. Looking forward to spending the next several years of my life here and continuing to see that. So I mentioned our corporate headquarters in Huntsville. We support the MDA, that's the Missile Defense Agency, a lot here, doing a lot of cyber work and software development, software assurance. Our second headquarters in Colorado Springs is a lot of our space-related work. SMDC is their largest customer, that's the Space and Missile Defense Command. So you've heard a lot about the DoD and you've heard a lot about defense and cybersecurity and a lot of different things. We have a lot of great companies on the call. And this is a really neat event to see all of these people. I know a couple of the recruiters that are sitting there. So it's a small community, tight knit, but it's so neat to see how big the impact really is here. One of the things that you're going to want to look at when you're looking at cities and looking at companies to join, especially if this is your first big job, right, is how the employees talk about it and what the culture is like there. So the Great Place to Work Award is actually a survey that's 100% by the employees. They send out these surveys, they write back about the culture and answer all these questions about the CEO and such. Regardless, Great Place to Work actually ranks People Tech #2 in the country in consulting services as far as workplace culture and CEO approval and things like that. So our motto has always been people first, technology always. They really do take that people first aspect really seriously. We were ranked #7 in the country for millennials last year. We founded the NGI group, which is the Next Generation Innovators, which is a group specifically focused on our employees under the age of 35. We have a panel there. We do events specifically for our millennial age workers and really gives that age group a voice. And so that's really exciting to see that group take off over the last 9 months or so. The last thing I wanted to talk about is our social media. We do have a Twitter, we have an Instagram, we have a LinkedIn. It always surprises me when I talk to students at career fairs how many people don't have LinkedIns. So if you don't have a LinkedIn, please go make a LinkedIn and please be active on LinkedIn. And if you do have a LinkedIn, go find People Tech, follow us. Again, my name is Michael Allen. I'm the technical recruiter. And thanks for giving me a couple minutes to talk about what I do at my company.
Awesome. Thank you, Michael. Okay, next we have PPT Solutions. Leanza, did I say that right?
You sure did.
Awesome.
Well, thanks for having me, Caitlin. My name is Leanza Kilmurray. I am the technical recruiter at PPT Solutions here in Huntsville. Just a little background of our company. We provide software and systems engineering services for both DoD and non-DoD clients, mainly DoD, but one of our other massive clients is actually Huntsville City Schools, so we like to dabble in multiple areas. We actually celebrated our 14th anniversary this past November. We are headquartered here in Alabama, but we have a secondary office in Virginia as well. Throughout the years, our missions always kind of remain the same, and that is just to provide the best people, processes, and technology, ensuring all elements are working together to achieve optimum performance. So not only do we serve our customers and our clients, but we also serve our community. PPT takes a lot of pride in being really involved in local organizations such as the National Children's Advocacy Center and the American Heart Association. We believe that part of our job is to give back to the community around us. And with that, PPT, one of our benefits is actually they give us 8 hours of PTO to spend on a community service day. So they really push you to be involved. So with hiring for PPT, one thing I always take into consideration is our company culture. We have a retention rate of 93.6%, which we just got the numbers a couple weeks ago, so we're really proud of that. And we are a 2020 Best Places to Work nominee for the Huntsville-Madison County Chamber of Commerce Small Business Award. And we've been recognized as one of the fastest growing small businesses in the United States for several years in a row. So we actually have several current openings, some of which include software airworthiness engineers and systems engineers. And a few of the degrees that we look for that kind of go along with those are software engineering, aerospace engineering, computer science, computer information systems, anything kind of in that realm. And to look at those openings and learn a little bit more about our company, you can visit our website at www.pptsinc.com. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Leanza. Okay, we have 2 more companies. I appreciate you all hanging on there with us. Serious Technical, Kimberly.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you for everyone for joining us. We're so happy to have the students. My passion is actually working with college students, so I'm really excited. It's very exciting for them to get out into the career path, and we want to provide those services to really encourage growth within those students. Sirius is the leading woman-owned workforce solutions company serving the Gulf Coast and Mid-Atlantic. They were formed in 2005. for the demand for skilled, flexible, and dynamic workers for engineering and manufacturing companies along the Gulf Coast. Today, our operations span over 30 states, and we employ over 1,000 contingent workers each year. And what we do is we provide temporary and contract placement. So as a contractor, you would receive benefits as a contractor through Sirius Technical Services. We also have temporary direct placement, and then we also have direct placement within our clients as well. Where we serve is basically aerospace, aircraft manufacturing, automotive, chemical, engineering, oil and gas, nuclear, pharmaceutical, petrochem, refineries, and basically the positions that we fill, accounting and finance, obviously engineering, human resources, information technology, office administrative, and positions that we currently have in the Huntsville area. Right now, we're looking for mechanical designers. So those mechanical engineers that are about to graduate, they would have that design experience that would be needed. And civil engineers, we have system admins and quality chemists. And you can check us out on our website. I'm also available on LinkedIn. You can hit me up there, connect with me, and we wish you the best of luck. And thank you so much.
Awesome. Thank you, Kimberly. And last but not least, we have Technicore, Michelle.
Hey. You guys, all of the companies are fantastic in this town, and they all seem to take good care. That's why we're here. Take good care of their employees. We have great benefits across the board. But okay, 3 companies that we have. I'm going to run through them. Technicore Staffing Professionals is a staffing company, and you coming out of college may find that going through staffing companies is a great way to go, because a lot of times our companies, it's kind of funny, we'll say, I'm looking for somebody for 2 weeks, and it turns into a permanent job. You know, so don't ever begrudge if you come in at a lower level than what you're thinking you want to do, something to your degree field. It's okay. I feel like a lot of our past employees have really found a niche with companies and showing them what they can do by utilizing that avenue of staffing. But then also it's task-based, and we do a lot of support for AMCOM on the Arsenal. And in fact, you know, Caitlin did say this is a booming town. It is a booming town. And last week, I think they started booming away again. So, you know, it's exciting to see what Technicore has been really involved with the missile testing programs out there. A lot of our guys are telecommuting right now. So you may find that you can telecommute with your experience to develop. So in fact, I was posting on Indeed.com, and one of their clicks is whether the position is a telecommute position. So at this day and age and where we're at, you may see that that's a possibility with while you're going to school, telecommuting. And I never thought that would be a possibility for our government guys to do some of the work that they're doing off base, but they, you know, are very productive doing it that way. We also support the unmanned aerial vehicle systems for the software testing and support. But it's not just engineers in this town. There's also, you know, from accounting, we see a lot of work for administrative support. We also have an audio video contract that we support as well. So there's just if you go up on our website, you'll see a bunch of different requirements. We're doing a lot of bidding right now, and of course waiting for funding to come in. So we do have some of those positions posted that are awaiting award and funding. But we're very optimistic with a lot of our teams that we're on. And then also, I wanted to kind of give you guys, it's kind of fun to meet you guys one-on-one at job fairs. So this is a different avenue for me, but kind of want to give you guys some other avenues of looking for work as well. Yeah, the LinkedIn's a good one, but also, you know, the employment, Alabama Employment has a new, I believe it was called Alabama Job Link, but now it's called Alabama Works. But as government contractors, we're required to post our jobs up there on that site. So you'll see all of us up there posting up there as well. And then of course, you know, Huntsville Chamber of Commerce, I'm gonna plug you, Caitlin, has a Smart Place to Work, which is a wonderful to get listed up there as well. So, and I think that links into Indeed.com through that website. Yeah, so those are great avenues to go get registered and post your resumes and be, reviewing different opportunities.
Awesome. Good deal. Well, thank you, Michelle.
Yeah,
okay, well, I'm just going to wrap us up, guys. So those are some awesome companies, right? I almost wish everybody kind of clap in their own homes. But I appreciate companies, you guys being here today and taking the time to talk with these students. Students, I appreciate you taking the time to hop online today. Like Michelle just mentioned, ASmartPlace.com. That is a great new site that we have. We completely redesigned it. You can search for jobs on there. You can find out about different communities to live in. You can find out different things like as far as the live, work, and play. Great site. Look into it. Search jobs. Find out more about Huntsville. I wanted to remind you that your colleagues or your professors, April and Mike, your career services counselors will be sending you the info sheet. This is really important, guys. The company info sheet will have the company descriptions, what jobs they're hiring for, and direct contact information for the people you heard from today. So this is huge. So students, now it's on you to reach out to these companies that really interested you. So you will be receiving the info sheet. And I also wanted to say congratulations to the seniors who graduated during a pandemic. Guys, you are rock stars. So incredibly proud of you guys. And I really just appreciate you all hopping on today. And I'm going to end it with a big War Eagle.
War Eagle.
Everybody stay safe. Woohoo! I got another one. I love it. Okay, guys. You all stay safe and healthy, and we'll talk to you guys soon.
Hey, Caitlin.
Yes.
I saw you were recording this. Are you going to send this out to us?
I sure will. And the Auburn students will also be able to receive it.
That would be awesome. Thank you for hosting.
Absolutely. Thank you guys for joining.
See you Thursday.
Okay. Everyone have a great day.